Hi, and welcome back. We are the Beauty Hags.
Hello. I'm very close. I actually generally don't like sitting this close to people.
No, I know. That's the BO, that's why. Jo Jones is addicted to masks. Addicted to masks. And we had a conversation when we did the J Beauty video about how I very rarely use them. But however, now that the party season is upon us, what we're going to do is we're going to the best pre-party and the best post-party masks. And Jo and I have fundamentally different tastes in masks, which I think is really interesting. Start by your pre-party masks. And what do you want from a pre-party mask?
I want my makeup to look better.
Yeah.
I want to create a really good sort of
base
canvas for the makeup. Bless you.
Sorry.
That I'm
allergic to masks.
I thought you were going to take off. So I want something that just basically takes out some oil.
Okay, yeah, because Jo has oilier skin.
Yeah, and that just creates a nice, smooth, even base that when I put my makeup over the top, that it just looks good.
Okay, and there are two words for you: charcoal and clay.
Oh, I don't know.
Which I have not used a charcoal.
I was like
mask.
What could those two words be?
Esoteric and yet strangely exciting. Charcoal and clay, I have not used, honestly, hand on heart, since I was 14.
Teenager,
and I have a spot in the middle of my nose. Jo actually very rarely battles breakouts now, but she's still addicted to the tightening effect of a charcoal
But it's
mask.
it's that old school, you know, that bit where you can't.
Yeah, you want that.
I do want that, and I just find that.
But once you wash it off, does it not just go back to normal?
Well, but then I just put my makeup on over the top. I wouldn't just use a clay mask and then just go to bed.
Now, at this point, Jo has an all-time favourite clay mask, which I'm going to drop a picture of, which is the Sand and Sky clay mask.
The pink one.
The pink one, which he absolutely loves. A really famous, quite cult Australian brand. And I've got a picture of it from when we filmed together before, and you love that. But tell me, so why charcoal? What's nice about it?
Well, because charcoal, first of all, it's black. Do you know, like, and it just, what I don't like, see, the thing with, like, these, like, gel masks and stuff, is that I want it to feel like it's doing something.
Yeah, and
right?
they do.
And these do.
Totally do.
Whereas if you use, like, if you have, like, a peel or something, you can feel it tingling and you can feel the actives and you can feel it working, and I like that. I don't like, which is why this is interesting that I like this one, which we'll talk about in a minute, because that actually is opposite of exactly, I'm basically contradicting myself.
Contradictory but cute with it, what we like.
So this one, like, what I like about charcoal is it's obviously good. Clay and charcoal are good for drawing out
this is
oils.
Origin's Clear Improvement, which is an absolute classic.
Yeah, and look at that.
And that's what she wants from a mask.
Yeah, I'm still looking over there.
I know you are, don't worry.
That's what I want, and I want it to get tight, and I want it to change colour.
And that's exactly what that will do.
Yeah.
That will dry, it will lighten, it will crack, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Do you still feel like you've got oily skin?
It's getting drier as I get older, and also I'm managing it better. But I just think everything's getting drier as you get older, isn't it?
We're not talking about down below. No down below.
I was talking about my sense of humour, which is also down below.
Which is also
coming out of my arse most of the time.
And this one, which I really like actually, and that's the Paula's Choice one.
This is good if you're having a breakout. Yeah. This is good, like, and the Sand and Sky one I use if I'm having a breakout as well. Yeah. But this is good when you have a breakout and you want to put makeup on over the top. It just sort of dries out all the redness around the spot.
It's kaolin, clay, charcoal are all highly absorbent, and what they do essentially is take all the extra sebum off.
Yeah.
And how long do you leave them on for?
I usually leave them 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, just until they go hard. I don't think you need to leave them on any longer than that.
And the other one, you see, okay, so for me, pre-party, the night before, I would use, it's interesting, I would do the opposite. Because I don't have an excess oil problem, I would exfoliate with an overnight acid peel. So last night, I used an overnight glycolic 10 acid peel, but I would use something like, I know, so nice. Oh, I love it. No, I love it.
Stinging.
So I would use something like the Peach and Lily, or I would use something like the Facial Radiance pads, which are a bit like your Goop, but much more reasonably priced.
I tell you what,
First Aid is such a great brand.
Do you know what else? Beauty Pie have got some really nice glycolic pads.
Yeah, absolutely.
I should have bought those actually.
So you open them up, and then you just wipe them over your face the night before. Now, I wouldn't put them on under makeup, but that one...
Oh, look at that.
I know, that's the Peach and Lily one.
Oh my God, that's so sticky.
I know. And so what you do is you apply it super thick to your skin, you put a layer on. So what I want to do is I want to hydrate my skin. You want to de-oil your skin and tighten your skin.
Yeah, exactly. And lift it a little bit. Yeah.
And what I want to do is take all the dead skin cells off and then basically hydrate it at the same time. Peach and Lily's, if you go to America, Peach and Lily is such a nice skincare company, I know.
Oh, again, I like that gel texture, which
that
we love.
Beauty. And so you leave it on, and if you were to take that off in 10 minutes' time, your hand would be so much smoother.
God, I do like that. Like, I like the look of that.
Yeah. It's a really nice product. It's a great brand, full stop.
Yeah.
So the one I want to introduce you to, and I'm going to give you to take away, is Radical. I've got enzymes and charcoal.
Isn't that quite expensive, that brand?
Space NK. So not cheap, but oh my God, it's so you, because look at it. Essentially, I got sent it and I just thought, actually, do you know what? It's not right for my skin type at all, but Joe is going to love this. Let's do something about Mars.
I've got a tiny little paper cut on my finger that...
Oh, no. Don't put an enzyme or a glycolic or an acid on a paper cut.
Oh, but it's the... Look at it. It's the tiniest little nick. Oh, it's stinging like a...
It will find you.
I know, it is.
It will exfoliate you and it will kill you. Look at that. So what you've got is a gel charcoal.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
I know, I'm going to give it to you to take home. And I want your feedback on it. That is the Radical Skincare Detox Charcoal
jelly
Enzyme Mask. I told you, it's basically the combination of the two things you want.
Oh, yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah. But not on your jeans.
Oh, no, these are my extraordinarily expensive leggings that are supposed to get me back into working out again because I've lost the...
You work out every day. I see it on your feed.
Yeah, but I'm kind of losing my mojo with it. So I've decided I've got to buy...
Don't lose your mojo. I've had my shoulder operation. We've decided we're going to do Pilates again this year, next year, 2020.
On the rack. Get us on the rack.
On the rack.
Get me on that rack.
Out, okay? So, charcoal.
Like that.
Clay, bentonite, enzymes resurfacing, or you can combine the two. Ooh. I'm going to give you that.
Thank you. I'm going to try that
but you
tonight.
Can't have my peach and lily.
No, it's fine.
I love my peach and lily. That's everything you want. Look, detox, charcoal, enzyme peel.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's resurfacing as well, isn't it?
That. Yeah, anything with an anything with an enzyme.
All right, the press release.
Yeah. anything with an enzyme in. So do you know the difference between the way enzymes and acids work?
Yeah.
So acids break the bonds between the skin cells. Enzymes actually digest it, the dead skin cells.
Oh, that's disgusting.
In the same way that enzymes in your stomach do.
Well, I thought it was acids that did that in your stomach.
No. Well, hydrochloric acid
in the stomach
basically is in your stomach, but then it's digestive enzymes as well, so you have a combination of both.
Because if you came into physical contact with the acid that's in your stomach, it would burn all your skin off. Isn't that weird?
Well, not technically, because what happens when you're sick?
Yeah, but only a tiny bit of the acid comes out.
But if you don't brush
stomach.
your teeth...
Yeah, break down all the enamel on your teeth. But you can see, like, sometimes if you have been incredibly sick, like if you've had food poisoning, you know, when you are uncontrollably...
Party food poisoning.
I did have a dodgy... No.
I had a dodgy kebab. I had a dodgy canopy.
I know, I had a dodgy scallop once.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I hadn't even been drinking. That, do you know what? It felt like labour.
Oh, it's
the
disgusting.
pain was so... Yeah. But the acid...
It burns.
Burning, yeah,
teeth,
it was.
Everything, yeah.
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 That's why people get ulcers, isn't it?
My mum's got ulcer. Stomach ulcers, yeah. She doesn't drink at all. Yeah.
Let's hope they're not hereditary. Shouldn't be laughing about it.
Oh, she won't mind.
So for me, I want enzymes, acids resurfacing. You want charcoals.
Yeah.
But I've just given you your dream mask, which is
going on
enzymes
tonight.
And charcoal.
I just like that.
I know you like that.
I like that. Yeah, I do.
You need to put it on fairly thickly. You know the way it went on your hand and it's separated out fairly thickly.
Yeah. Yeah, and probably lying down. I imagine that's going to slip off.
Oh yeah, but also you might not like it because it doesn't dry and tighten the way a charcoal mask does.
Yeah, but I can deal with it if it's doing all those other things. Do you know what I did get in Japan, which I should have bought and I totally forgot to bring with me? You just buy them, they're like $1 from the drugstore, just like the pound shop kind of thing. And it's a silicone mask, like a mask that you put over the top of your sheet mask so they don't slip off.
Makes perfect sense.
It's really good.
Makes perfect sense. Oh my, sorry.
What the hell is that?
Okay, so this is your absolute dream mask, but it's ridiculously expensive.
What is it? It's not that new thing, is it? That makes your face look like a...
You ready?
Yeah, go on. It's quite heavy, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah, of course you do. To put your makeup on afterwards. Okay.
Is it one of those, is it the thingy one? Oh, it's Lancer. Oh, I love it. Oh, what's that? What is that?
That's how you remove it, look. Look in the mirror. It's magnetic.
But what is that? Is that my hair?
No.
Is that my beard?
No, see it? That's the magnetic iron particles in that mask, and it drags and cleans out your pores.
Oh, get that on my nose. Blimey.
So if you turn to the...
Do you want to wipe it?
Yeah, look.
Crikey. So that's just basically clearing out all my pores.
So it's barely touching your skin.
Doesn't feel like it's doing...
You would leave it on longer.
Oh,
and then
God,
you would
look
take
at that.
off. It's
that
so
looks
expensive,
disgusting.
though.
That looks disgusting.
But it's not, because to be honest, I mean, it has taken your makeup off, but if you left it on for longer, and then it would really, then what happens is the charcoal then absorbs the oils and then you take it off. That's the Lancer Younger Revealing Mask Intensive, which is everything.
And when you
want
say it's
from a
expensive,
mask.
how expensive is that?
I'll need to find out, but it's a lot.
It's like a mortgage.
Yeah, essentially. And that's just a magnet, and then they've deliberately put iron
particles in it to draw it
metallic
out.
particles, in the charcoal. So they wrap the charcoal round and then it pulls it out.
Well, that's a bit fancy.
That's your idea of heaven, in it. I know.
Well, I just like the fact that it's just something a bit
I'm just going
different.
to clear the rest of it off.
Because what was I using the other day? Oh, I got this like almost like a Hoover for the face,
for your pores,
and it was really like satisfying, but it was really good to do it on Dan.
Why?
Because men have sort of bigger pores, don't they? And it was
what did it bring
so
out?
Amazing.
Did it bring blackheads out or just sebum?
No blackheads.
What make was it?
Sensei? SENSEE? It didn't bring them all out, but it brought out, I imagine some of the newer ones that weren't quite as impacted as some of the other ones. Oh, it was, and I don't really like pimple popper and all that kind of thing. It makes me feel ill.
Deeply satisfying.
But there was something very good about that one. Liked it. You should try it. Like, first of all, you don't think it's working. You have to put water in it. You don't think it's working.
You sure it's not just bringing the water out of the skin?
Oh, it looked like it was doing quite a lot more than that.
Was it milky?
Yeah, and it had like you could see like the threads coming out.
Oh my God! Well, you need to bring this.
Yeah, but the thing is, I lost the attachment and I don't know what I've done. I know, it's really annoying. It might turn up.
Back to masks.
Okay, back to masks. So this is my old time. So this I would use.
You know, this is like Marmite. Every time I say I love this, people come on and say they don't like it. I don't know. I don't know why.
Do you know what?
I think it's because you feel like it's not working.
Exactly, right. And that's why. So it's a Charlotte Tilbury dry sheet mask.
Won loads of awards.
Oh, but was it like, I completely get it. Because when it's on, I'm just like, oh, this isn't doing anything.
Because it is dry.
It is dry. Like, and you're just like, well, it's not doing anything. It doesn't go tight. Like I like things to go tight. You can't feel any. There's no texture to it.
No water.
There's nothing.
No
so you're just like, this isn't doing anything. But my God, when you take it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you can put it on top of makeup. I know.
And I don't think if someone doesn't like it, I just think they haven't used it properly.
Yeah, I know.
Or their skin doesn't need it. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, and what I like is you can...
So basically you put the coloured Charlotte Tilbury side down and the white side out. It's got bits you put over your ears, which is absolutely brilliant. And then what Trini does is, it just works with the warmth of your face, but what Trini does is use a roller over the top.
But you have to activate.
They're micro bubbles and then they burst, and instead of delivering hyaluronic acid, it delivers natural moisturising factors and oils and peptides.
Now, you need to activate it.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like, if you just put it on and left it, nothing's going to happen. And even when you do, you have to do this for like a minute. And I always do a bit of lymphatic drainage, right? So I just will go around.
How long do you leave it on for?
10 minutes.
Okay.
I've had it on when I
reuse them as well.
You can use them reuse them up to 3 times.
I mean, you won't be out of that one because it's got makeup on, but yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
will you?
Waste not, want not.
Oh, okay.
No.
Do you have it with a side order of Chianti and fava beans?
Oh, right, Clarice. Hello, Clarice.
You smell of cheap perfume, Clarice.
I'm rude.
Also, what makes is what has traumatised you. That's why your children are both in therapy or will need therapy when they get older, because they regularly see their mother looking like that.
Oh, but I think it's the dog that I worry about. He's the poor little pooch. It's like, he's already neurotic and has got a personality disorder. I think it just puts... What did he see me doing the other day? And he was just looking at me, and he just... I got out the, you know, the laser thing?
Yes.
And I did under my arms, and every time... He just hated
flashes,
it.
they don't like that. They don't like the sound.
No. But this, what I like about this... So the lady... the Canadian lady who created the technology that's in this, she said she never... they always retain at least 10% of what's in them. You never... So even if you use it 3 times, it's still got a lot of active in it.
No, I mean,
so she said put it on your feet.
Yeah, so originally it came from Nanette de Gaspé, but Nanette de Gaspé worked in conjunction with this incredible cutting-edge Canadian scientific formulator. And then there's one lab in the world that makes these dry masks. Charlotte was the first person to bring them down in price, and I think now the technology is available. But they tend to be smaller, and they tend to not to have the ear things. If you are flying... I mean, you know Joe loves a sheet mask, and they're wet and they're sopping and they fall off. There's nothing like it.
No.
They're definitely worth buying. You can fly in them and you can sleep in them.
Yeah, you can. They're really good. You can put them on in the back of a cab.
Nobody notices. Trini puts them on the back of the bike before she goes to this morning.
Does she use these ones?
And they hydrate.
Yeah.
I mean, she uses them all. She'll use anything. But
this one. This is the one that I really... It doesn't give you any... There's no benefit of like any sort of use. It's just basically like putting a dry flannel on your face that you think is doing nothing. And then when you take it off, you're just like...
You've got this sort of hydration, and it's not an oil. It's almost like a dry oil peptide feeling to it. I think it's loaded with actives. I think it's really good.
Can you made any difference?
You can see a difference, yeah.
And I haven't had it... I had it on for like 2 minutes.
a couple of minutes.
I am absolutely addicted to these.
No, I agree. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I think they're a lot of money, and I think if only she could bring them down slightly more reasonably priced.
But at least if you think about it, what are they, like 60 quid for how many? How many are in there? 5? But you can use all of them.
60 quid for 4.
Are there 4 in there? Yeah. But you can use them all.
So there's 4. You can use each one 3 times.
Each one 3 times. So what's that? 4 3s? 32. That's 32 masks. Divided by...
How bad is your maths?
What, 8 4s?
There are 4 masks. Each one can be used 3 times. That's
4 3s are 12.
Masks.
Sorry.
12, and it's 60 quid. That's still quite a lot of money.
Yeah, it is, but I think they're worth it. It's a nice treat. I wouldn't.
There are dupes available now on the high street, but they don't go under the chin and they don't go over your ears, which means they're a massive pain in the bum to keep on.
Oh yeah, you can't.
They're too tight
because they're too dry to keep on.
You and I have got really, really big faces, so we need it. I tried a dupe one the other day, and it just which is interesting because you don't need them on your nose. What you do is you need them round here. Now, talking of round here, the one thing that I absolutely 100% swear by and would always use before television or anything like that is the round the eye masks.
Yeah, they're really good.
They are really good.
You can notice if you did one without the other, you can see it, can't you?
You absolutely 100% can see them. And the reason that I like the Garnier UltraLift one, and you are going to appreciate this so much, here's a gift, take that away.
Thanks.
Look. You don't look at that. As I opened that, the hyaluronic acid came flying out. But this is the reason. They are absolutely sopping, right? And this is the reason that I like this one more than, if I can open it up, I like it more than anything else in the world, is these are the biggest
for a big old
eye mask for a massive, mahoosive, great big face like mine. Look at this. Yeah. They go right up. I mean, there isn't a crow's feet or smile or laughter line in the world that they will not touch. I mean, they even go into my hairline. Look at that.
Yeah, that's nice. You're getting a nice bit of coverage there.
They make such a difference. Put it on your eye. Actually, do you know, technically you're supposed to put them up the other way, but I like to get them in under my eye there too. And honestly, there is enough hyaluronic acid on my fingers to go down here, squeeze them out. They make an absolute visible difference before you put your makeup on, and they only take 10 to 15 minutes. And I have to say, hand on heart, Garnier do the night tissue one that goes over the face and eyes, and you can kind of like
what's that, full face
or
one
for sleep. Nice. So it goes
nice.
Across the eyes. I really do think Garnier have been really clever with masks this year.
Yeah, I love that. That's really cool. These definitely make a difference.
They're so big, either they've even gone up into your hairline. I mean, your face isn't as big as mine,
Oh no, my head is deceptively large.
But 3 cheers to Garnier and their tissue masks. I think they're absolutely amazing. And they've got things like green tea and stuff like that in it. The active ingredient, 100% hyaluronic acid. next year they're launching a hyaluronic acid serum. I mean, really, really, really good. And there are other ones as well. Like there are cheaper ones as well. That's the EUCERIN Intensive Hyaluron one. Just look for something with hyaluronic acid in. And as I said before, try and make them biocellulose, so they actually do dissolve and can be recycled and stuff like that. These make such a difference. I put them on in one of them, I can't remember. Back in the day when I was doing TB like 2 or 3 years ago, these used to cost an absolute fortune. You'd have to go to Carita, SK2,
Chantecaille,
Chantecaille. Now you can buy them for under £5. There really has been a revolution in beauty, and these are absolutely amazing. And I don't think there's any difference between this brand, something like Garnier, and something that's super expensive. And because I know that nothing's going to lift my saggy old baggy old face, but genuinely I hate my eye area and those crepey lines, and this will hydrate them.
Yeah, it does.
You do know I'm going to have one wrinkly old eye now and one quite
I know. Well, hello.
No, you don't have wrinkles.
I do.
So they are our best pre, post and don't drink while you're driving overnight party prep and post party prep masks. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, God, there's a lot there.
Yeah, no, lots of charcoal. For me, it's about hyaluronic acid and enzymes. For you, I think it's about hydration and charcoal and clay masks.
Yes, prep and recovery.
There's something there for everybody. Are we going to any parties this Christmas?
I try and actively avoid going to parties at Christmas.
I love the way that we give you this advice. It's really genuine.
We're just going to be in watching Netflix.
Honestly, hands on heart, I think I am booked quite a lot between now and Christmas, but most of it's just dinners. It's not like I don't actually go clubbing anymore.
Oh my God, who plows into a club?
So, we went to Vegas together. You made me go clubbing.
Oh yeah, you gave up early.
Vegas. We had a VIP area. It was, who's the famous DJ?
David Guetta.
It was David Guetta, right? Okay. Now me, because I'm an idiot doofus, I'm like, when's the singing coming on? And she's like, David Guetta. And I went, yeah, like David Guetta and Rihanna, David Guetta and whatever. You know, oh, that's actually not David Guetta anyway. But, oh no.
Damn, she's a sexy chick.
Yeah. But no, it wasn't. It was just boom, boom, boom,
oh my
boom,
God,
boom,
all right, Mum.
Lights. They were all jumping up and down. She was in the mosh pit doing it all. I was like, I'm politely going to go home with a glass of water and a cup of tea. Thank you very much.
You were like that. When are we going to have something to eat before we go to the club?
No, I was like, where's the lyrics? Where's the singing? I was kind of thinking it was going to be a bit pump and grind, but it wasn't. It was like that.
Yeah, give you a twerk. You'd have been there. I do love it.
Give me a bit of Drake. I'd have been there.
No.
Yeah.
No. I loved it.
No, I know. But then you are 14 years younger than me.
Yeah, but I quite like a rave. What?
They are our party prep and party correct masks.
Nice.
Yeah? All right. We will see you before Christmas because we're going to do a roundup of our best beauty buys of 2019. I have to think what year it was there for a second. And then we're also going to come back and we're going to do the You Are Idiot's Guide, URL just click guide to what you want for Christmas, i.e. what Joe and I wouldn't be embarrassed to receive for Christmas that is beauty related. Mm-hmm. And trust me, I'm hard to please.
I'm not.
Bit more of a sucker. But honestly, if Dan was to buy you something for Christmas, it better be good, right?
Yeah, he's pretty good though.
Yeah. No, but that's because you forward the URLs to him.
Yeah, but he's pretty, like, he throws money at the problem.
Oh.
You know, and
What's not to love?
I know, yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it works out quite well for me.
So the next video will be best beauty buys, and then we'll be doing Christmas gifts as well. Bye.
Bye.